I'm Candice Weber, and you are listening to Rockin' at the Movies with Shane Comley-White.
You are predominantly South African actress.
Yes.
Who have you worked with that is also South African? I know, but I don't know if you can remember his name. You're in a movie. I'm just trying to think. It was actually The Last Days of American Crime. South African guy. I've interviewed him once.
How nice is he?
I think so.
I think he's cool.
He is actually very cool. Sean.
Yes, Sean is amazing, but I'm actually talking also about Sholto Copley.
Oh, no. I haven't interviewed him. I will, hopefully one day.
He's
But
cool.
Sean
He's
can
cool.
remind me.
Yeah, I don't know Sean personally that well,
No.
but I know his work.
Yeah.
I really look up to him, and I'd love to work with him more in the future. That'll be amazing. Yeah.
I'll just contact details.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
Sure.
arrange with you.
Thanks.
And then Join the World. Tell us about that.
That's my baby.
That's yours, eh?
See, that's my YouTube channel. So that was also a kind of like, it was a pre-COVID thing that happened, and to me that was just me creating work for myself on such an incredible platform like YouTube, where everyone goes and watches it, and I wanted to create entertainment that I would really enjoy watching as well. So I must say, I think with the pandemic, people are gravitating towards comedy more, and myself especially, I've always been a serious dramatic actress.
Okay.
I want to really be a Meryl Streep one day, but comedy has really found a soft spot in my heart. Like, I now look up to Kristen Wiig and so many other incredible comedy actresses, and I'm just like, I want to be like that too. Oh, Anna Faris, Just Friends, is one of my favorite movies of all time. So this was kind of like to create the storyline of 4 identical sisters, all played by a girl who thinks she can act, and have like different looks and appearances and different accents. So I play around with a lot of accents and just kind of get those 4 to meet along the line. And watch it, join the world if you ever get a chance.
And it's on your YouTube channel.
It's on my YouTube channel.
Okay, we'll be putting the link at the bottom of this video so that people can go try and find it.
Awesome.
Hopefully people subscribe to this channel as well and join us today. Alright, what is the latest thing that you're working on with Cake?
Yes, so I've had the privilege of producing a show called Nes Op Sy Bes, and we just finished filming that, the 13 episodes for season 1. Looking forward to season 2 next year, and also the 7th season of Goed Track. So I'm very fortunate they're both running together. So it's Tuesday nights is Goed Track, Thursday nights is Nes Op Sy Bes, and that's been really cool to have like the interior decorating side of me come out on TV as a presenter as well.
That's absolutely incredible. I didn't even know that you were on
Oh,
I was scrolling through, I know her.
Oh wow!
That's quite crazy. But I'd like to ask you this question: what is it like getting that call to say you've got that role, that task to actually run something like that? That's a series that's going to be seen on DSTV for the world.
I think any actor would agree with me that any time you get the call, which is you got the part, both you and your agent scream for joy, because it isn't always easy and it doesn't always happen. So when you get it, you're so excited. And I think that's why it's so important for you as an actor to learn how to create your own work in those times when you don't get that call. But man, when you get it, it's almost like, it's almost a bit not cruel in a way, but we almost forget the millions of no's and rejections we got in that moment to get to that point.
But you just need that one yes and then you're fine. You don't need those no's.
Yeah,
You do to grow, to
yes.
be the humble person that you should be. But once you get the yes, it's like, okay, awesome, next path.
Absolutely. And it's good to have that attitude, but the reality is you do sometimes lose that positivity. You do sometimes lose sight of reality, which is, this is just one role, and it just, even if it wasn't yours, doesn't mean there's not something better coming along that is yours. And to keep hope in that is the challenge, because it's never easy.
Absolutely.
Never.
So I've never actually wanted to get into TV or anything else like that. This has literally been thrown up on us. Okay, so it's like I've now got the bug for it.
Awesome.
But I've also got the mentality or the background that says if something isn't for you, you're not going to get it. So no matter how much you want it, you're going to have that I need it, I need this, I want this now. And then when you don't get it, it's going to be like so upset that I didn't get it.
Sure.
But it never works out that you should have it if it's wrong for you.
So true.
That's why I believe. And this is how the COVID pandemic, or the time, has kind of molded myself and the guys that are working with me as well. Or
That's good.
taking me along. I'm literally pulling them along and saying, I need your help as much as possible.
But that's leadership, hey? Leadership essentially is influence. If you can get other people to share your vision and you do it for the greater good and for the benefit of others, you're leading.
Or threats.
What?
I
No!
threaten them, of course. It's like you get 100 push-ups if you don't do this.
Don't take this the wrong way. You
Right.
are not threatening as a person. Your skill set's threatening, but not you as a person.
I take it as a compliment.
You should.
So what's your future goal?
Ooh, I am going to Hollywood, and I'm probably just speaking this out in there.
Yeah.
I want to make it huge.
Please do me a favor.
Mm.
When you do, don't forget that this is the first show that you've been on for us, and you must come back for more. Okay? Because you're not allowed to forget about us.
Well,
That's sort of
unfortunately,
in South Africa. Unfortunately,
I can't forget you guys.
oh, that's
It's
okay.
been
Unfortunately, I'm not going to remember. That's good.
yeah, exactly. I'm such a diva. No, absolutely.
I know
No,
so.
like I said, you do tend to remember the people that were good to you in the bad and the good, and it's not about what you achieve in life.
That's
It's
what
about who you have.
Who works with you all the way
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Helps you make it and not make it.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm just gonna be totally vulnerable at varsity. That was my biggest mistake, was because I've always been so tunnel visioned. I think it's always been so important for me to make it and to have that success and that ambition drive that I did fall in the trap of thinking, cool, if other people don't share my ambition, I'm gonna go it alone. And I did. And you fall flat on your face when you try and do things alone. A wise actor called Eddie once told me that you can get to the top very quickly by yourself. That doesn't mean you're gonna stay there. You can stay there with a group of cool people.
Yeah, you need
And that's
help
what it's about.
You need people that want you as well.
Absolutely. Be likable as an actor. People want to work with good people. That work hard, yeah.
Yes, so you married, right?
Yes, I
How
am.
long?
We were literally married just before lockdown. believe it or
Really?
not. We didn't see it coming.
No one
We
did.
did not. Oh, okay. Well played. But no, we literally
Yeah.
didn't anticipate it. I mean, at that stage, we were, getting the stuff ready to move overseas, but things have changed so much since then.
Yeah.
And I'm glad because things have turned out great for us in the meantime. But literally, we were on honeymoon, right? And then 2 days in, our president goes, lockdown, come home. So we had to come home. So we haven't had a honeymoon yet. I'm excited
going
for
on?
that one day.
Let's go have a proper one.
We will.
That's all right. Go on a cruise.
Not a big fan of cruises.
No.
I've had the privilege of being on cruises and performing on cruises, but
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, I love Ireland. I'm a beach fan.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
No, I love the coast. So
It's my favorite
my
place.
dad was born in Durban, so I think it's built in.
It's so cool.
I've never lived in Durban. I want to live in Durban.
Yeah.
But ideally get an island for myself. Yep.
Getting an island for yourself sounds like a dream.
I was actually thinking one day, get a tanker. One of those oil tankers. Convert the whole thing. Have a farm on the top, have multiple stories, have a theatre in there, whatever it is. A whole bunch of people to live on this tanker and cruise the world.
I would love to live in your head. I think it'll be a fun holiday for
It's
me.
a strange place to be. You don't want to be there. But yeah. Okay, so if you had the perfect role to choose, which one would it be? And movie as well. I know it's a strange question.
No, it's not. It's a very profound question. And the perfect role would not be based on a person who's existed. It would be a new creation with a new story that touches people. That you can look in and see a bit of yourself in, somebody who's vulnerable but strong, and that three-dimensionality. Definitely a dramatic piece.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely think. Look, I've always been. You asked me what was my end goal. I really also want to create films that tell people about Jesus. I really want to have that, but I don't want it to be overtly Christian, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to be a story that, and we all love it. Why do we watch movies? Because we love to escape. We love to feel something, and we love to grow. I have yet to find a lot of movies where I walk out and I don't feel like something inside me has changed for the good, whether it's a lesson I learned or something that I saw. And that's my end goal, is to tell stories about real people with real struggles and real Christian stories where it's not like everyone's perfect, because no one's perfect, least of all Christians. Like, come on, let's be real. And
You
those
want
are
that
the
preaching as well.
no, thank you. No, thank you.
No, I think that's the worst part when it comes to the religious side of stuff. People tend to preach to you rather show you the nice way or the good way or something else like that, whatever their religion is. but don't preach that they are right or wrong, or you right or wrong, or anything else like that.
At the end of the day, it's all about empathy. Shane.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you have a story to tell, and if I want to tell your story, I can't do it by judging you. I can't do it by thinking that I know better or I would have done better. I've got to see why you did what you did and so forth.
Empathy is a skill or a feeling that people lack.
Exactly.
There's a lot of judgment.
Exactly.
All right. So listen, is there anything that you want to talk about that I haven't mentioned? Any movie that you want to mention that you've done before, or not really? Before we get into our game show.
Ooh, I've got a feeling there's a theme that you've got going here into
Definitely.
movies.
I'm also going to see how good you are as an actress, if you know all your stuff or not.
Wait, no, wow. I better not embarrass myself.
I know you already had the concern. You sent me the message like a voice note and said, I don't know if I can do this game because I'm too scared people are going to think I'm bad. And guess what? I don't know the answers either.
Okay, great. There we go. We're on fair playing field.
I'm not good with remembering quotes and all that kind of stuff myself.
Okay.
It's just something that I have on the radio show.
Awesome.
And people send messages and they let me know if they know the quotes, and then it gets played the next shows. I'm like, yeah, you won, awesome. They don't win anything. It's just like it's like a champion ladder. People get up to become a champion of those quotes in a way.
Absolutely.